Hello everyone, it's Sunday in New York, and as you can see it's a little cold, but it's not bad. I just should have had my gloves on. But anyway, I am currently at Lincoln Center with my Brian.
Hello.
Hello. So, what we've decided is that we, the two of us,
yes.
Southern BS. Get
yes.
it? Brian, Sunday.
Fabulous,
right? Southern BS. Okay, so what I'm going to do first is just going to show you a little bit of Lincoln Center. There's some kind of sound thing going on. I have no idea what it is. It's rather annoying, but you'll get the gist. This is a new part of Lincoln Center that they just remodeled, and they put up this lawn thing. I'm not really sure exactly what it's supposed to be, Brian. Do you have any idea?
Different.
Different's good.
Yes.
Good. Yeah.
They might have been looking at something towards your hanging Babylon, Gardens of Babylon.
Oh, I could go with Garden of Babylon. Yes.
And it's green.
It's green, yes.
And I know if I was going to put a restaurant, I would put grass and a tiered thing on top of it, and that's apparently
what they have done. Look, they have the same bright idea you did. Okay, so it is actually Juilliard School behind us, or actually in front of us, but I'm going to turn you around now so you can see. So, if you look, you'll see the Juilliard School there, then the grassy thing where the children are playing, and then you see the restaurant down here in the glass. See? Brian's idea, put a restaurant, put some grassy thing over it. Now, over here, this is Avery Fisher Hall. And it houses...
the New York Philharmonic.
The New York Philharmonic. Yes, I've actually been there to a concert. Thank you, Peter Panos, for the ticket. No, that wasn't Peter. It was another friend. Anyway, and then straight across this way, I don't know if you can see my finger, but straight across that way is the New York Ballet.
New York State Theater.
New York State Theater, where they
hold New York Ballet.
He's so much better at this than me. And then this right here, which we'll take you over and show you later a better view.
This is really bad view.
But this is the Met. The Met.
Yeah, the Met.
It's the actual Met. That's where, like, you know, they do operas and stuff. It's all cool inside there. Great chandeliers and everything.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyway, back over here where you can actually, see us.
Hello.
Okay, Brian's going to tell you a little bit about Lincoln Center.
All right, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. At the Lincoln Center, I have to read notes because, well, you know.
But we don't want to get things wrong, so notes are okay.
It's on the west side of New York, between 61st and 66th Street. And Lincoln Center, most folks don't know, takes up a little over 16 acres.
I did not know that.
There you are. And
who's
part
supposed to
of
be the
Lincoln
tour guide?
Center is Juilliard School.
Oh, okay. Point taken.
Yeah, so it's all this huge, big complex of things. And there is a theater over there, which we didn't mention, the Vivian Beaumont.
Oh, no, memento. There's the
Vivian Beaumont Theater.
Now, I have seen a couple of shows there.
Yeah,
I saw, what was her name?
South Pacific.
Yeah, I saw South Pacific, but the lady, she's a singer, older lady, blonde hair.
Cook.
Barbara Cook. Saw Barbara Cook there.
Yeah, the South Pacific was there. They just closed, and prior to that, I think they had Contact. The show Contact years ago was there, and it won the Tony and all that stuff. So they do, and this is actually a Broadway house. It's a Broadway theater.
So it is considered on Broadway.
Right. Because Broadway is just like...
Yeah, it's right behind us over here.
So the place was built back in the 50s. I think it opened in was built in 1959. It was started.
Whoa.
And it's been here ever since. The Avery Fisher Hall was the first building that was finished.
And that's the one I showed you over here.
That's where the New York Phil is. And the second building was finished in 1964, and that was the New York State Theater where New York Ballet is.
Oh, and that is right back over there. And by the way, 1964, the year my oldest brother was born. Awesome year.
Thank you very much. And then the Met was the final one, and it was opened in 1964, after the New York State Theater. What most folks don't know, there were tenements around here, all these houses and stuff, and like the New York Phil was in a building, and the Met was in an old Met building downtown, and the ballets were wherever, and they were all scattered. So they built this to bring everybody together. So when you want to come to a cultural event, you come here. And what was here before was tenements in like a kind of a rundown, kind of ghetto kind of area.
Which is why we feel at home.
That's why
we are ghetto.
Peace out.
Brother.
But the one thing that was famous for was West Side Story was filmed there. The exterior.
Shut the front door. Yeah. Did y'all know that? I didn't know that.
So anyway,
Brian, that's why I have him.
They did that. They tore it down. They built this, and now everybody and their dog comes here. So
literally, people and their dogs.
And their
do come here. Yeah.
Please, Jesus. And one other thing, for some bizarre reason, the Big Apple Circus.
Oh, yeah. Don't understand that is Bizarro World. I mean, you have the Metropolitan Opera. You have Avery Fisher Hall. You have Broadway.
ABT. You have all this.
ABT. And then the circus, where they have live animals. And when they bring them in, it's the day my friend Katie loves, but it's the day they walk them elephants through the Holland, Lincoln.
What have you?
One of them tunnels, they bring them through. I mean, live animals underwater. Okay, not really underwater, but you understand what I mean.
Whatever.
So anyway,
But I have all this here, and so if you come to New York, you got to come here. Don't
yeah,
be afraid of
you
opera.
should. Yeah, don't, because let me tell you something now. Brian has been in the theater, dancing, music world a whole lot longer than I have, because I'm not really in it. But his boyfriend Peter is very much into classical and opera and things of that nature. And so since meeting him, they've brought me to a number of operas. Oh my gosh, I love them. Love them, love them. It's so theatrical and the music is amazing. And even though I don't know it that well, I still can understand it. And Peter's really good about, before we go, he'll send me the music so I can listen to it. And then he'll tell me a little bit about the story. And it's really fun. And I actually have gone to one without Peter.
Oh,
yeah, I know, right?
But no, when you come, if you want to come to an easy one. Pick an easy one that you know, like La Boheme or
such
something.
as
La Boheme.
La Boheme.
Turandot. Madame Butterfly, because
oh
oddly
my
enough,
goodness, Madame Butterfly.
You should know because the music is popular. You've heard it in movies and TV shows and commercials. So it's
now what's the one? It's La Boheme that's in
A Gazillion People
with Cher in that movie.
Cher in that movie.
Yeah, you know.
Oh yes.
That boy.
Your hell. My favorite movie, Moonstruck, was Cher.
Moonstruck.
Her and
Gay
Nicolas
man,
Cage meet out front at the fountain out here, which we'll go to and we'll show you. And he looks at her and she's had her hair done and goes, "Your hair." And she's like, "I had it done." Well, profound, I know.
I know, Nicolas Cage in all his glory, because he is just not my favorite. But it's okay.
But you can come.
Others like him.
Come to the opera, and don't worry about the language, because in front of you, they have put these little things on the seats, on the back of each seat, which means it's in front of you if you sit there. It is the little thing that tells you what it is in English. So if they're singing in Italian, it's in English. It just,
and then if you happen to be, German or Spanish or French or something, you can pick that subtitle too.
You just push another button that says it's in German.
Yeah.
Now you've got an Italian opera in German and you speak English. Well, you've pushed one too many times. Because then you got to push again. Then it'll be in French, and then in Spanish, and then it comes back to English. Just keep pushing.
Just keep pushing. Yeah.
And so.
But it really is fun, and it's surprisingly affordable. There are tickets for like $25 that you can get.
Yeah,
I know.
I know.
And I really want to go see La Traviata again.
Okay.
So I think we need to do that. But okay, so we're gonna cut you off right now, and then we'll open up back at the fountain over there, because you really have to see it. It's been remodeled, and it's just beautiful.
It is.
So we'll be back in just a few.